But there's a story behind we recording this video right now after a period of, I guess, more than 10 or 11 months. So why are we recording this video now? He is the example in front of you. He's a live example. He's the inspiration for all such people who are watching this video right now. Hello everyone, welcome to CISA This Much. This is Aditya, and today we have with us Mr. Darshan Trivedi, who has cleared CISA long back. I think it's almost a year, right?
Yeah, more
Yeah,
than a year. Yeah.
yeah, it is almost a year. But there's a story behind we recording this video right now after a period of, I guess, more than 10 or 11 months. So why are we recording this video now? So I'll let you know about his story and everything. How did he uh, come to this field, and what was his background? But first, we would like to ask him. Darshan, can you please introduce yourself, your background, your experience before joining CISA? So like it's been more than almost a year, but before that, your experience and your qualification.
So I'm currently located in Mumbai and I studied management studies. Okay. And then I went for an MBA in project management. And there I developed interest in IT audits. I was then working in a firm which were involved in some investment banking and trading. Okay. Then after realizing that I'm really interested in this, I did my research and then I got to know that this certificate means a lot in the industry, and also this is very good for your knowledge. So I chose this certificate, and rest is story. Yes.
Okay, so you are not having any experience at all in this IT audit field, right? You are
Yeah,
having
not
experience in
instant
some other.
experience. Yes, I would say
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was not working right away in audit fields. Yes.
Okay. So guys, I get these questions lot of times that I am CA inter, I am non CA, I'm non CPA, non ACCA, I'm not from IT audit background. I don't have any IT background at all. No security background. I am from commerce background. I have done my BCom, MCom, or maybe there are people in the market who have done the MBA. And then they have these questions in their mind that can we do CSAM? Can we make a successful career in this particular field if we are non-CA? And most of the times, they feel that they won't be able to get a job. And what, he is the example in front of you. He's a live example. He's the inspiration for all such people who are watching this video right now, because this guy, he was also from commerce background. Okay, without any
Yes.
experience, and I'm sure that when you were doing this course, even you might have got lots of demotivation, maybe like some sort of that. Maybe it will be
That happened.
difficult
Yes.
for you to get a job and make a career here. If I'm not wrong, do you want to add something about it?
Definitely, it is hard job to find a career in this field without proving yourself before. Okay, nobody takes any freshers, but yes, some people might give you wrong impression that you will not get it at all. In the world like this, it's not. It's foolish to think that you will not get a job. If you have the fire, I believe you will find your way. And I assure you that this certificate is giving you enough knowledge to start. And if you have an environment where you are being taught right things, okay, with this knowledge you can really gear up, and within short span you can learn a lot. I would say CISA gives you the background to do all the field works, and you might need some training. I would not say it's very easy to do IT audits. It's toughest kind of job I find. I have almost 3 years of experience in other fields, but when I switched my field, I realized that it's not the easiest one. But with the right training, with the right people, I feel that you can really get a job, and also you will be happy in this field. I'm happy in this field right now.
Okay. So, guys, I remember, way back in the month of Jan, I think it was 2nd or 3rd of Jan. So I approached
Yeah,
him, and he already cleared CISA exam. I approached him saying that can we have an interview? Can we have so you can share your feedback, your experience, everything. So that time I remember he told me that this is not the right time to take my interview because I have not established my career in this particular field,
yeah,
and I'm not feeling that much
definitely.
confident. And let me tell you guys, it's not been a year and he has got a promotion in his in his organization. He got recently got a promotion. And this is the example, right? And within 1 year he proved himself. He got a successful path here. He got a promotion. Okay, and definitely in the future also he'll definitely do very well in his career. So guys,
Yeah,
this is what happens when you have self confidence, and when you know that you will do whatever it takes you to reach at that level. So no one can stop you, in that particular
definitely.
case. So he's the example in front of us. So
Thank
congratulations
you for
for
kind
that.
words.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that day when you asked, when you approached me that let's you just cleared exam in your first attempt, and it was a short span. I did not take like years. So he was like, let's take it, and I was like, no, I don't feel myself credible to even comment anything on it. I have to go through it, and once I really know what this certification means and what this field is, then only I can even say a single word in front of this many people or even a single person, because now I can say that yes, it is not impossible. If somebody is telling you that no, you should not switch field, it's no. If you have the right mindset, I think you can achieve what you are looking for. I think you can do it, but you have to have right mindset, and don't just fall for such traps that negative comments about not finding any career and this is useless, you will burn your money. No,
Yeah.
it's nothing like that.
Okay, so guys, second thing, a second very what to say motivator, like something which really got me motivated about him is that when he was studying for CISA exam, he was doing full-time job, and at the same point of
Yeah,
time he was doing his MBA also. Okay, I think he was doing part-time, whatever. See, the thing is that when you are doing something, that particular task will always be there in your mind, right? You cannot do something and at the same point of time you cannot, it's not that you will not focus there. So he was doing his full-time job, he was doing MBA, and at the same point of time he was studying for CISA also. So three things at a time he was doing. Okay, so what used to be your daily timetable, or like how you used to manage your studies?
I would say just I just replaced my entertainment with my studies. Nothing else. All the day I used to wake up. I used to attend lectures. Then I used to go to my job, and then after coming, I was usually tired, and I used to watch whatever what we usually do. And for almost it took me 6 months to clear the exam from starting. I would say when I started the exam, I was not even familiar with some of the audit concepts. Yes, I was interested in audit and also IT. So I was having some background knowledge about it, but not the formal what we need for CISA. So for catching that, for my first month was not very much productive. I was just going through YouTube videos. Every other video just like confuses me more and more. I just wanted something which I can rely on, and which can take me from point A to point B in my own calculation. So I like to follow a systematic approach and not going on YouTube and finding different videos for every what we say domain and subject. So instead of doing that, when I saw your domain to free videos, I was like, this is what I want. This is systematic. So I went on your website and also your app. So then I got into it, and your notes, actually it saved me almost 2 to 3 months. I would say I would have wasted it, because if you have something systematic like 5 domains, every domain like covered in detail, and also notes which are very much relevant, the flow charts. Then I remember you made one chart where you can just revise a whole domain in single sheet. I used to watch that chart almost like my bread butter. Like every time I want to revise, I just start with that. So yes, it was tough. I will not say that it was easy. Yes, doing it with job, you might require some dedication, but you can really take the gear in your weekends. Every day, I was giving almost 1.5 hour to 2 hour and going through the videos, and I focused more and more on solving questions. I would say I
Okay.
saw the video more than twice. I would say, but for the first time, I saw it on normal speed. Then I sped it a little bit, and then after a while, I was just revising the videos which I was not very much sure about, and the concept which I was not very much clear about.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what made you choose CISA? So, like you were from different background, and like getting this thing in your mind that we can have a career in this particular field, or maybe in the future, this course will have a lot of this certification will have a lot of demand in the market. So what was that one thing? Because and in IT security also, see, now IT audit, it's a different certification than
Yeah.
IT security. We have lots of certification for IT security. We have C-Risk, CISM, CISSP, CCSP. There are so
Yes.
many certifications. But when it comes to IT audit, there is only one certification, which is CISA. Okay. So
Yeah.
what made you choose audit as a career and not to go in some other like did you have something in your mind that time when you have chosen this path?
I would say when I was doing my full-time job, I was also in touch with my one of my friend who was into this field, and we had some assessments. Like he used to have me with him, and he used to teach me, and he used to tell me that, "Are you understanding this?" I was like, "This is this is really what I wanted to do." And after that, I decided that I will search about it. That if I want to get into this, what I can do, so I will get into this. Okay, this field is not the easiest one. So I went on internet and I searched the international certifications for IT audits. So for India, we do have some certifications which gives you for internal audits, but I wanted the global one because it is more valuable in I would say MNCs and Big Fours. That is for sure, because they do recognize it and their clients do recognize it for sure. So I got to know that this certificate. Obviously, my friends do help me, and they told me that this certification you can go ahead, you can really start with this, and it will give you the background and also the necessary conceptual knowledge as well. So yes, that is how I chose CISA, and I would say it's a gold standard for any kind of audit jobs. If you are already doing some kind of audit, I would say go for it. Even if you are not interested in IT audits, CISA is just not about IT audits. It's having more focus on I would say audit as a whole, and not just the IT stuff. It's having the blend, and yes, it helps.
Okay, thanks. So, my next question is that, is there any shortcut to clear the exam, or do you need to understand the concepts? Do you do
Yeah,
you need to
I get it,
go
Amar.
through everything, or like, you can just clear this exam within a span of like 1 month or 2 months, or is there a need, like, see, it's not a, I understand that it's not only about clearing the exam, but also about, going to the job and working, and because if you don't understand things right now, you will definitely be having lots of difficulties in the future while giving the interviews. So
Yes.
like what according to you, like should all the students focus on conceptual understanding, or like they should be in a hurry to clear this exam?
I would say if you are in hurry, you will not clear this exam. That is the shortest I can see. And also, if you are asking if there are any shortcuts, then I would say there are no shortcuts. Okay, and this exam is very much conceptual based. Okay, in your exam, you will not get any kind of question you already read. You have to have that understanding that how this concept relates to that question. and you have to do case study kind of work. I would say it's not at all objective based as we did in college and schools. It's purely concept based, and without the concept it is useless to even sit in exam.
Okay, okay.
Yes, you can I would say you can take the 100 questions with you and you will not clear the exam if you don't have the conceptual knowledge. Definitely.
Okay, okay. So, how was your overall experience with us, and any last message or tips you would like to give to all our audience?
I would say when I was searching for the courses, I will not lie to you. I searched a lot. Like before like jumping into something, you have to know that depth and with whom you are going in this journey with. Okay, so before starting the course as a whole, I studied from different places, different materials, but then I found your courses and they were so much clear that I used to give assessment exams every weekend. Like I used to take domain 2, I used to clear it, and on weekends I used to give exams. So whenever I used to get any kind of confusions, I used to mark it in my book, and I can go back to the video and I can recall it. So that is the best thing I would say in your environment. I would say in your environment, having the video with you all the time. There's live. There are options of having live, but I would say you are not always focused. You are not always attentive in those 3 or 4 hours. So I was not that kind of a person. If I'm reading something, I will not go ahead without understanding the concept. And if I'm not comfortable today, I will just pause that video and do something else. And when I'm really ready, I just start it again. So that is the best thing about your app and your YouTube videos. So whenever I used to get any kind of what we say blockage in my question answer solving, I used to take assistance from Aditya sir. So he's always kind to me and used to even clear my silliest doubt, I would say. Yes, sometimes he do not tell me that okay, this is not the question. He would say why you this get this question, and then I used to explain that okay, I was solving this question, I got this explanation, but I'm not convinced with this, and I'm thinking this is the answer, and now you tell me why I'm thinking wrong in this. So he was always kind enough. And the biggest thing, he is the most affordable person I found on internet for this course. Like he's giving the best value. He's giving the best value. You can give it a shot. It's I would say if you're watching this video, your journey ends for tutors. I would say it ended with Aditya for me. Yes.
Okay. And any last message or tips? Anything, anything you want to share?
Uh, if you really want something in life, just go ahead and punch it really hard. I would just say that. Don't ask anybody I can do it or not. I will get this or not. Just give your 100%, and then if you're not getting, then you might have to take assistance, but don't do it before you give your 100%, and don't settle for less. Yes.
Okay. So thank you so much,
That's it.
Darshan, for joining us and sharing your experience. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.